Do this for 5 minutes once a week down at your golf club. No matter what handicap ability you are, you will get better at golf. 100% guaranteed. Nothing technical is going to be said today at all. All you're gonna need is not two, but one golf ball and your wedges. What we're going to talk about today is a test, 3 shots that you're going to complete. Now, first on our list is going to be a bunker shot. Now, this is so important because how many times do we go and practice our golf but we just hit with no consequence? We're always scared of a consequence, but the golf game is based on a consequence of what score we put on our card, right? I hate to say it, but it is, and we don't do it enough. So first shot I want us to hit is a bunker shot, and none of this placing lock, throw it in. Wow. Well, it could happen on the golf course. So the first shot we're going to hit is a bunker shot, and well, maybe don't shaft yourself as I've done here, but it is what it is. Okay, can we get this up and down? Open face, I'm going to drop it into that sand. Really feel a drop that club onto the back of the ball with some speed. Ah, we've got to be happy with that, right? So that's our first shot. Let's see if I can get that up and down. Now, let's hold this putt and answer that question that's probably going through your head right now, going, Alex, why am I doing this? Why? Well, let me get in the zone here, hold this one, and tell you exactly why. So a bit of pressure here. Break. Okay, we are 1 over. Now, the reason why we're doing this is that keyword pressure. Each week you do it for 5 minutes, log down your score. So every time you go out and play this shot again, you've got a consequence. So when you get out on that first tee and you've got to get up and down to save your par or your net par on the first hole, you've already been in that situation of putting yourself under pressure. It's so hard to get and replicate those scenarios, but we've got to try our best to build it into our practice. Follow me right now? Now, the second shot as part of this test, I know we don't like the word test, is a chip and run, and you have to use either your 7-iron or your 8-iron. Your no other option is a chip and run. Now, as well as improving our game under pressure, what also are we starting to improve? Well, if we became good at a bunker shot and good at a chip and run, we're surely building a great short game toolbox, which actually, if we just had those 2 shots, we wouldn't be that bad, would we, really? Okay, again, drop this down. I'm currently 1 over. I've now got to chip and run this one down to this flag. Under pressure again. This is 5 minutes of your time. That'll be the best 5 minutes you ever do. Let me know if you've ever done anything similar to this before. Okay, bit of work to do there. Like, I guess when I'm doing this now, there's definitely a consequence to it, and that's what I'm finding hard. Like, I would stand there all day, hit 5 or 6 goes at it, and I would get it right. I would get it right, because I'd find a way of doing it. But what's 5 or 6? Nothing, when you've only got 1 chance on the course. I'm going to take the flag out for this one, because we can now, and it makes me feel so much better. I've left myself a stinky about 10 footer here up the hill. Right, this is to remain level par, and I can't tell you how important this is, that you actually go and log this on your phone. You give yourself a chance of going, right, okay, it wasn't good this week, I'm going to beat it next week, because you start to build some confidence, or you actually highlight areas where I need to go do a little bit more practice. I think it really gives you an honest overview of where you're at with your game. Rammed her home. Yes. Okay. I mean, bogey, par. There's 2 shots locked off. What is the final one? Because we're definitely missing a shot we need on the course, right? That lofted one. Well, one shot we need is a lofted shot over a bunker. We know it's a hard shot and there's no getting away from it. How many times do we get this one up and down? It's probably not a lot, is it? But we need it in our armoury. We need some confidence. So if you look what we've done there, one bunker shot, one chip and run, one lofted shot, all testing it. Put yourself under pressure, replicating what's on the course. You know what? We might actually start to get a bit more confidence in our game in a relative scenario. Simmer! Simmer! I mean, downwind, that's probably as best I could hope for there. Jeez, I could have given myself a better shot. Make sure each week though, you're not giving yourself the hardest ones, but you're giving yourself shots that notoriously you leave yourself and don't do too well with out on the golf course. That was so tough. I would not have had that back though, to be fair. I would not have had that back. This one to sign off with one over, get it logged in. Best 5 minutes you could ever spend and trying to really improve your game. Get in there! Let's just sign this video off. I'm absolutely buzzing with that. One over. Beauty, some confidence in that one. Let's just finish this off with some key points to think about when spending 5 minutes really improving your golf game. So things to think about when doing this test. 5 minutes only, one bunker shot, one chip and run, one lofted shot. Record your scores, date your scores, hold yourself accountable, and I promise you that you're going to really improve your golf. It's the one area of the game we get told affects our scores the most. You can see a really good example of that. Chipped what I thought was okay, not ended up close, hold a putt. Each one of those shots is part of your short game toolbox. If only you ever chipped around the green and you could hit a bunker shot, you could hit a lofted shot and a chip and run, you don't really need anything else. Those things are so key. So put them into play. I want you to do this and promise me this. I asked you to promise me at the start, but I want you to come back to this video once you've given this one go and comment your score down below, and let's see how many of you not only improve your score each week on the test, but actually have a massive impact on improving your scores out on the golf course. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget, tomorrow was Sunday and it's a slice guide. Now, not necessarily any slice guide, it is the anti-slice golf swing. It does exist, and this is it tomorrow at 3:30.